Leiomy, please meet Dave
Welcome.
Lopez with Instinct Magazine.
Hi.
Dave,
Let's try
please meet
this.
Leiomy. Yes.
All right, sounds good. Man, this is a trip. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good. It's so good to meet you. I'm such a fan of Legendary, such a fan of what you do on the show. And I love to hear all of your catchphrases and see your fashion. So it really is an honor to
Thank
be here
you.
with you. And I love your little um avatar hair. That's so cute.
Thank you.
um, just because this is the first time meeting you, even virtually, I'd like to know a little bit about your ballroom journey. So, how did you get started in ballroom?
I found out about ballroom going to a Boys and Girls Club, and I came across someone who ended up becoming my first trans mentor. She gave me a VHS tape, and I went home and I put it in, and then I was like automatically sucked into the wonderland that ballroom is. From there, I started going to like after school LGBTQ plus programs and like meeting kids of alike and people who were a part of ballroom as well. And I joined my first house, and around 2003, I walked my first ball, which I got chopped, of course, because I sucked. But it was an amazing experience, so it was pretty cool.
And what does it mean now to you to be considered one of the legends of ballroom?
For me, it means a lot. My journey has been really, really long, and it's been kind of tough, in and out of ballroom. But you know, my story itself is legendary. Came into the ballroom scene and I changed what voguing is to the style that it is now. It's more athletic, it's more high energy, and it's more athletic. Where when I came into ballroom, it was more about posing and being more feminine, and you know, I've been a part of the crossover from underground to mainstream, and that's been something that has been a huge, huge, huge impact for the world itself, and you know, and for ballroom to even start having these opportunities that we've been able to have now and the shows that we've been able to have now that you know showcase ballroom in its all beauty.
And who are others, past or present, who you look up to in the ballroom scene?
For me, there are two women who inspired me from day one, and that's Alora and Yolanda. May they rest in peace. Their styles, both of them for two different reasons. But like, I feel like I would have never been who I am now and been inspired to even wanting to Vogue if it wasn't for those two women.
Outside of ballroom, do you have any other inspirations?
I don't really have any other inspirations outside of ballroom. Coming into my womanhood and my artistry, I didn't have representation really, you know, out in the world outside of ballroom. And, you know, I didn't see anyone on TV that represented me and, you know, that I saw myself in. So, you know, I don't have someone now, but I love being, you know, people's inspiration and I love being that beacon of light for everyone.
Absolutely. And before I go into the next question, I do want to touch on that, what you just said. Um, shows on HBO, shows in today's world that do have that representation. I'm in awe of that storytelling, of that narrative. And I really want to commend you for being part of that
Thank
journey.
you.
And it's really important for me as being a part of queer media to see that and to be able to meet and discuss that with people like you. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
On the topic of Legendary, are you surprised at the success of the show?
No, only because I know how amazing ballroom is, but I am in a bit I was a bit in the surprising side in the sense of how open people have been and how positive people have been able to take the show. And I feel like it's more so because of the fact that we've been able to show the world the culture, and they actually see why it's so important for so many different people in different ways. They get to learn from different stories and, you know, just get to learn different personalities, and it gives so many people a reason to feel like they belong, because you get to see so many different shapes, so many different sizes, even down to races. Like, ballroom has been a place where it shows the world unity, and that we can all come together and celebrate each other and live and be competitive as well, because the show is a competition. We're
Yeah,
not going to forget about the competition. But
absolutely.
overall, it's beautiful that the world gets to see um how much hard work it takes for ballroom to even exist, honestly.
Yes, absolutely. What has been, looking back at all the seasons, what has been, in your mind, one of the most gag worthy performances on Legendary?
Oh, I would have to say me and Zayshawn's performance. Honestly, coming from America's Best Dance Crew, like for me and Zayshawn to be able to have this platform, and being able to say that we've been through so much together, like that to me was a personal one. I feel like, and for the ballroom community, because for a very long time they've seen us out there, breaking down these barriers, and
Hmm.
taking up these spaces that we belong in, and that we finally have been given the opportunities to be a part of. And I feel like that's why to me that's one of the most gag worthy, because it was like a gift back to our community, and kind of like showing where our careers brought us.
That's great. Yeah, that's such a good one. Um, you've had such an amazing lineup of guest judges throughout the seasons. Is there anyone who you feel you would like to see as a guest judge, or who would be your dream guest judge on the show?
Oh my God, my top three, it would have to be Mariah Carey, Beyonce, and Doja Cat.
Oh
For
my
sure.
gosh, yeah.
But I would
Those are
also love to
dreams.
see Missy Elliott up there as well. I feel like my girl Missy, she needs to come on out.
All right, and changing gears a little bit, as queer people of color, where do you see us in a place like virtual reality?
I feel like the metaverse would be a place where a lot of trans kids will be able to live and be comfortable, and sharing spaces and sharing ideas and just being themselves and just being open to expressing who they are without having to be judged. A lot of times I feel like we're afraid to be a part of social circles and being social overall, because of how maybe our appearances may be different from others, and we're often judged before we're even met, or
Hmm.
before people actually get to know us. And I feel like a
Hmm.
place like this would be more of a safe haven where people are getting to know you personally, and in a sense where as you can see, we're talking and you get to see some of my facial expressions, and I can, like,
Hmm.
show off different little things to make me showcase personality. And I feel like that's something beautiful, and it's something that it will help a lot of people navigate in spaces where they don't feel seen.
That's great. That's exactly where I want to see it go as well. Um, do you see in ballroom specifically? Do you see a space for ballroom in the VR scene?
Yes, for sure. I feel like as you saw the runway down over there,
Hmm.
like it's a place where you can actually come out there and showcase a little bit of fun, and have it may not be to the extent where in real life, but it'll give people that feel and that presence in a sense, and even give people hopes of wanting to be a part of real ballroom. I feel like that'll be something fun.
Oh, that's great. So that's all I have for now. But what's next for you?
For me, oh, I'm a type of girl where I just like to do and show off. So I'm the girl who does projects and just let
Let
them
it
come
go.
out. But this is just the beginning of my journey. I feel like I have so many other things that I want to do. I want to get into acting, and I want to get into other things, and doing more performances and getting back out there, because that's something that as an artist I have been discovered through dancing. But now I've been judging, I've been doing a lot of speaking engagement and stuff, and I need to get back into my
Hmm.
root and get on that floor and carry for the
Yeah.
children.
Yeah, well, we know that whatever it is that you do, we know that you're gonna slay. So we're really looking forward to that. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you
Really
so much.
appreciate it. Yay.
Have a good day. High five.
Oh, yeah, we did it.
Yes.
That's right.